Hey, welcome back everybody. My name is Wasted Potential. This is part 2 of my video on all of the football stadiums in the SEC, so if you missed part 1, go ahead and click on that now. But we're going to pick off literally right where we left off. I cut the video right in two, and it's going to pick up right in the middle of that video, so hopping right in. And next on the list is Jordan-Hare Stadium, located in Auburn, Alabama. Home to, of course, the Auburn Tigers football team, the stadium boasts a capacity well over 88,000 spectators. Named in honor of Ralph Shug Jordan, the Tigers' longest-serving football coach, and Cliff Hare, a former player and administrator. Jordan-Hare Stadium has been witness to countless historic moments in college football history. Its distinctive features include the towering eagle statue, symbolizing the Tiger spirit, and the ruckus atmosphere created by Auburn's passionate fan base, who are well known for their enthusiastic support on game days. First thing that comes to mind is that Auburn-Alabama game. I want to say it was 2014. Might be one of the greatest college football games of all time. I was watching that live and was just wild. I was younger at the time. I mean, I was just a teenager. I might have even been in middle school, but what a crazy time that was. Of course, it not only serves as a venue for Auburn football, but all of other Auburn sports that would use the stadium and any concerts as well in the area that are large enough for the stadium to be host to it. It's a classic for me. This is one of the most classic stadiums in the SEC in my opinion. The layout is super simple. Once you get over 80,000, there's only so many ways you can fit the fans in there. And it be structurally sound and the sightlines actually be worth paying for a ticket. But overall, it does everything very well. Very nice video board. The recent exterior renovation looks awesome. I love the way that video board looks with almost looks like scaffolding there, but it's not temporary at all. It looks super good. It's just kind of hard to put into words. But of course, a great atmosphere to catch a game at, and that's Jordan-Hare Stadium, home of Auburn. Next up is Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, also known as The Swamp. Located on the University of Florida's campus in Gainesville, Florida, the stadium has earned a reputation for its intimidating atmosphere and passionate fan base. Originally constructed in 1930, it's been expanded over the years and now boasts a seating capacity of over 88,000. The stadium is named after prominent Florida businessman and philanthropist Ben Hill Griffin Jr., whose contributions were instrumental in its development. Beyond its sheer size, what distinguishes the Swamp is its notorious noise level and the fervor of the Gator Nation, making it a formidable setting for visiting teams and a revered home for the University of Florida football team. Ben Hill Griffin Stadium has witnessed countless historic moments in college football, cementing its status as hallowed ground for both players and fans alike. The stadium's design, with its steep stands and close proximity to the field, enhances the intensity of the game day experience, amplifying the cheers of loyal supporters and contributing to its formidable reputation. Beyond football, the venue has hosted other significant events, including concerts and commencement ceremonies, further embedding itself into the fabric of the University of Florida community. And this is a classic as well. I love the huge walls of seating, like I mentioned before. It's just filled up from sideline to sideline. I'm a big fan of Florida's colors, so I think altogether it makes everything look really good. Comes together super clean. Again, a very nice exterior here and plenty of luxury seating. Altogether, really nice stadium and an awesome environment to catch a college football game. That's Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, home to Florida. Next up is Sanford Stadium, located in Athens, Georgia. Home to the University of Georgia Bulldogs, it has become synonymous with passionate fandom and rich traditions. The stadium's history dates back to its construction in 1929 and has a seating capacity that has grown today to over 92,000, making it one of the largest stadiums in the SEC. Named after Dr. Stedman Vincent Sanford, a former university president, the stadium has witnessed countless memorable moments, from legendary games to remarkable performances by celebrated athletes. Beyond its role in football, Sanford Stadium serves as a multi-purpose venue hosting concerts, commencement ceremonies, and other special events. Its classic architectural design, highlighted by the iconic hedges surrounding the field, adds to its allure and distinctive character. As a revered site in college sports, Sanford Stadium continues to evolve while preserving its deep-rooted traditions, ensuring that it remains a cherished landmark for generations of Bulldogs fans and visitors alike. Something I've noticed here, really, more recently, is that they've been adding more chairback seating. I'm not sure if that's just for the season ticket holders or not, but it's a nice touch. Overall, really nice stadium. Of course, top tier amenities here. I couldn't find any pictures of it online. I'm not sure when or if they plan on updating the video board anytime soon. I'm not sure. Maybe it's coming up this year and I just missed it. But that is the only thing that I think maybe would grow, get larger at the stadium. It's not too small by any means, and it looks to be really high quality. But again, I could be missing that, but I'm not sure if they have updated that anytime recently, or when they plan on doing that next. One thing I forgot to mention too, I love the memorial for all the previous Ugas, their mascot. That's a really sweet touch, and that's awesome when you have a live mascot. But anyways, that's Sanford Stadium, home of Georgia. Next up is Bryant-Denny Stadium, located in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. It serves as the home turf for the University of Alabama Crimson Tide football team, and was named in honor of legendary coach Paul Bear Bryant and former university president George Denny. The stadium first opened its gates in 1929 and has since undergone numerous expansions, now boasting a seating capacity exceeding 100,000. Beyond its sheer size, Bryant-Denny is renowned for its electric atmosphere during game days, where passionate fans clad in crimson and white fill the stands, creating an unparalleled roar that resonates throughout the college football landscape. Architecturally, Bryant-Denny Stadium blends classic Southern charm with modern amenities, offering visitors a premium game day experience. The facility underwent significant renovations in recent years to enhance fan comfort and overall functionality, including the addition of luxury suites, upgraded concession areas, and improved seating arrangements. Such enhancements not only cater to the loyal fan base, but also attract recruits and elevate the Crimson Tide's stature in college football athletics. Of course, Alabama very well known for doing stuff like that. And so many classics in the SEC, of course. I love the exterior on Bryant-Denny. And just the scale of everything, it is a massive stadium. It's hard to believe that the SEC has this many 100,000 seat stadiums, but I guess what other conference would have that other than maybe the Big Ten? I'm a fan of the corner video board placement here, as it's just different than the rest of the conference. And I like it when teams do something out of their conference. Not that this is way out of the ordinary, but it's just different than the rest of the SEC, who particularly usually have one or two large video boards at each end zone. And of course, successful teams tend to have very nice stadium. Alabama is, of course, no different. And as we've seen with a lot of teams on this list, of course, the SEC, an extremely good conference. But anyways, that's Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of Alabama. And next up on the list is the giant Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium, which is an iconic landmark within the University of Texas at Austin. Revered not only for its architectural grandeur, but also for its storied history in college football. Named in honor of legendary Longhorns football coach Darrell K. Royal, the stadium boasts a seating capacity of over 100,000, making it one of the largest stadiums in the United States. Originally constructed in 1924 and significantly expanded and modernized over the decades, its distinctive design features such as the towering Bevo statue and the sweeping views of downtown Austin enhance the game day experience for fans and players alike. Whether it's hosting nationally televised matchups or welcoming alumni for annual traditions like the Texas-Oklahoma rivalry game, Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium remains an enduring symbol of the Texas Longhorns athletics and a cherished destination for sports enthusiasts worldwide. And being here in person, because I have been here before, the new video board is so big, like it caught me off guard. And the exterior here is done up in a style which I very much like, so that definitely gives it some extra points. And from what I recall, the facility as far as restrooms and concessions goes was at least up to par, if not better, with the majority of the SEC. But again, mainly what took my eyes was that giant video board. I mean, that thing is just crazy to me. I mean, it just looks bigger in person, trust me. But super nice stadium here. I'm a big fan of it. A program obviously joining the SEC and has been improving in recent years. Of course, Texas, they didn't need to improve. They are a very well-known, nationally recognized program, but certainly they have good things to come in the horizon, and that is Texas Memorial Stadium, home of Texas. Next up on the list is Neyland Stadium, located in Knoxville, Tennessee. It holds the distinction of being one of the largest stadiums in the United States, of course, with a seating capacity well over 100,000 fans. Named after General Robert Neyland, a legendary figure in the University of Tennessee's football history. The stadium first opened its gates in 1921 and has since become a hallowed ground for Vols fans and opponents alike. From its inception, Neyland Stadium has witnessed countless historic moments in college football. Its rich history includes hosting some of the sport's most intense rivalries and memorable matchups. Beyond football, the stadium also serves as a hub for the community, of course fostering spirit and bringing together fans from across Tennessee and beyond to cheer on their Vols as well. Beyond the gridiron, Neyland Stadium also plays a vital role in the university's cultural and social fabric, uniting generations of students, alumni, and locals in shared pride and passion. And the seating layout here, I'm a big fan of as well. This is a big double donut. Gotta love that. It is closed off on all sides, which adds to the roar of the stadium. It is a very, very, very loud stadium, especially when Tennessee is doing good. And, that's happened quite a bit in their history, so it's a pretty storied program. I particularly like the material choices here. On the interior, it might look a little bit older. On the exterior, it looks very, very nice, though. Of course, there's no problem with anything being old. It's college football. You kind of love the history of it. But I actually haven't been here on game day. I'd love to show up here for a game sometime and just hear how loud it is in person. I've been to some really loud stadiums, but I've heard this is one of the loudest, so I plan to make it here someday. And of course, that is Neyland Stadium, home of Tennessee. Next up is LSU Tiger Stadium, famously known as Death Valley. Located in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, this colossal venue has earned its nickname due to the deafening roar of over 100,000 fans that pack its stands on game days. The stadium's rich history dates back to 1924 when it first opened, and since then it has undergone numerous expansions and renovations to enhance both its capacity and amenities. Today, LSU Tiger Stadium not only serves as the home to the LSU Tigers football team, but also as a formidable battleground where rivalries are intensified and legacies are forged. From its distinctive architecture to its electrifying atmosphere, Tiger Stadium embodies the essence of college football. The venue's unique blend of modern comforts and deep-rooted tradition make it a mecca for fans and athletes alike. Whether you're witnessing the team's storied Saturday night in Death Valley or soaking in the fervor of a packed SEC showdown, LSU Tiger Stadium is an amazing venue to catch a game. Obviously known for being very loud, again, very similar seating layout to other stadiums on this list. Definitely a very accommodating stadium for its fans. Again, a very simple exterior, but definitely a very memorable place to go to. I mean, if you see the stadium from the exterior, you remember it. It's memorable, but it's simple. That's exactly what you want. If a kid can draw out the stadium on a piece of paper, that is awesome. That means it's a very marketable venue, and of course, LSU has accomplished great things with that, and been a great program, and you kind of have to contribute it partially to the stadium that they call home. It's just a classic venue. When you're not in and out of a stadium every 5 years, which pretty much none of the teams in the SEC ever have been. But anyways, that puts you in a great position, and maybe that's part of the reason why the SEC really has had no issues in the last 10 years, really. And that, of course, though, back to what I was saying, that is Tiger Stadium, home of LSU. And wrapping up our list is Kyle Field, located at Texas A&M University. Originally built in 1927 and renovated several times since, it has evolved into one of the largest and most formidable stadiums in the United States, with a current seating capacity exceeding 102,000. Kyle Field not only hosts thrilling football games, but also embodies the fervent spirit and pride of the Aggie community. Its architecture blends modern amenities with historic elements, creating an atmosphere that resonates with both tradition and innovation. Beyond football, Kyle Field serves as a gathering place where students, alumni, and fans can come together to celebrate the values of integrity, loyalty, and excellence that define Texas A&M University. From the 12th man tradition to the roar of the crowd, Kyle Field offers an unparalleled experience in college football. The stadium's design reflects the university's commitment to creating an environment where every game becomes an unforgettable event. The recent renovations completed in 2015 not only expanded seating, but also integrated state-of-the-art technology and enhanced fan amenities. This commitment to continuous improvements ensures that Kyle Field remains a premier venue for athletic competition and community engagement. As a cornerstone of Aggie pride and identity, Kyle Field continues to inspire generations of fans and athletes, reinforcing Texas A&M University's legacy as a powerhouse in both academics and athletics. And of course, Kyle Field has been updated after 2015 as well. That was just a very large renovation to the stadium I felt like was worth mentioning. And I love what they've done with the exterior here. The brickwork just looks really, really good. As I said so many times in this video, a lot of brickwork in the SEC, which is very nice. I'm a big fan of that. And the stadium has been treated well throughout its life, and that's always good to see. I'm glad with the SEC we don't have to round out our list with an NFL stadium like some of our other conferences. A lot of conferences, surprisingly, in college football. Actually, not really that surprisingly, but just it's kind of upsetting when the last one you have is they're not even the primary tenant at the venue. But anyways, Texas A&M definitely is the primary tenant at Kyle Field, and that's great to see. And of course, a great football venue here and home to Texas A&M. Thanks for joining me on this tour of all the football stadiums in the SEC. From the historic grounds to the modern marvels, each stadium holds its own unique charm and rich traditions. Whether you're a diehard fan or just curious about the culture of college football, these stadiums embody the heart and soul of the SEC. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more content on sports and beyond. Until next time, guys, take care and keep exploring the world of sports with me. See you soon.